In this module, you will learn about decomposition in an ecosystem. Did you know that if decomposers did not exist, the earth would be covered by a layer of dead flies about 20 feet deep within a month? Decomposers play a very important role in keeping our environment clean. They break down complex organic matter and convert it into simple inorganic substances like water, carbon dioxide, and nutrients. This natural process is known as decomposition. The raw material for decomposition is the detritus, which comprises dead and decaying plant remains such as leaves, branches, flowers, roots, and dead animal remains, including fecal matter. Decomposition involves a series of important steps, namely fragmentation, leaching, catabolism, humification, and mineralization. Of these steps, fragmentation, leaching, and catabolism occur simultaneously on the detritus. During fragmentation, the detritus is broken down into smaller particles by detritivores, which are organisms that feed on and break down dead plant or animal matter while returning essential nutrients to the environment. Some examples of detritivores include fungi, insects like dung flies, and terrestrial worms such as earthworms and millipedes. During leaching, inorganic nutrients that are soluble in water drain into the soil and get precipitated as unavailable salts. While during catabolism, the detritus is further acted upon by bacteria and fungi and is degraded into simpler inorganic substances by the action of their enzymes. The next step of decomposition is humification, where the detritus gets converted into a dark, amorphous substance called humus. Humus is extremely resistant to microbial action and thus has a very slow rate of decomposition. Moreover, it is also very colloidal in nature and therefore serves as a source of nutrients. Finally, during mineralization, the last step of decomposition, certain microbes act on the humus, degrade it, and release inorganic nutrients into the soil. Both humification and mineralization occur inside the soil. However, the process of decomposition is affected by several factors. It is primarily an oxygen-requiring process, and the chemical composition of the detritus, along with climatic factors such as temperature and soil moisture, affect the rate of decomposition. For a particular temperature, the rate of decomposition is slower if the detritus is rich in substances like lignin and chitin, and is faster if the detritus is rich in nitrogen and water-soluble substances like sugars. Climatic conditions such as temperature and soil moisture affect the activity of microbes, thus affecting the rate of decomposition. That is, the rate of decomposition is faster when the temperature is warm and the environment is moist, whereas low temperature and lack of oxygen favors anaerobiosis, which slows the process of decomposition and leads to a build-up of organic materials. Therefore, the process of decomposition helps to recycle the nutrients required for the very existence of life. You have now reached the end of this module. In this module, you learnt that the natural process in which decomposers break down complex organic matter and convert them into simple inorganic substances like water, carbon dioxide and nutrients is known as decomposition. The raw material for decomposition is detritus, comprising dead and decaying plant and animal remains. The important steps involved in the process of decomposition are fragmentation, leaching, catabolism, humification, and mineralization. The rate of decomposition depends on the chemical composition of the detritus and climatic factors like soil moisture and temperature. Warm temperature and a moist environment result in a faster rate of decomposition, whereas low temperature and anaerobiosis slow the process of decomposition.